Hey guys, this is Hood Stalker 4, and today I have a Walking Dead figure review. And for those of you who don't know, yes, I do like The Walking Dead. So I found it in stores. It was actually the last one they had, and I put this guy off because I heard there was problems with the figure, but it was the last one, and I said, screw it, I'm just gonna get it. So I got the Governor. Now you're probably wondering, well, what are the problems with it? Well, I'll get into that in a sec. So just hold on your little panties. Anyways, the accessories that it came with, you already probably saw them, but he does come with a silver Beretta M9. The camera will focus. Kinda. But yeah, it is a Beretta M9. This is accurate. This is the gun that he used. It's fairly detailed. It's detailed enough that I can know what gun it is. He came with a little knife. I don't know what kind of knife this is. I don't know very much about blades. But it is a nice little knife. Painted blade. And the butt of the handle is painted, and the handle is very nice. Very nice little blade. Now, the problem that this figure had is it had a history of the ball peg, the little joint for the head and the neck breaking. Now, I'm just probably going to use, and this is okay. Well, here. This was his other accessory, the head without the eye patch. And if you're a Governor fan like I am, you're just going to use the eye patch head. Now this is very detailed. The camera doesn't want to focus for some reason. Come on. Focus. There you go. They captured the likeness of the actor quite well, in my opinion. Paint job it's okay. And for those of you who don't know how they captured the likeness of the actor so well, is they had the actor come in, they do a 3D scan of his face, or head really, and then they just put it in action figure form, molded and painted just like any other figure. Well, if you look in the bottom, it used to be a whole ball joint peg system, but it broke. So I was filling using needles to get that other joint out of the socket. In fact, this was the needle that I used, and I don't know if you can tell, but I actually broke the tip off. So yeah, I almost thought I wouldn't get it out. I tried using a knife. I accidentally poked myself several times. I did bleed a little bit, but not bad. So anyways, but I finally got the joint out, and it's okay that the other one was the one that broke, because, let's face it, I'm just going to be using the eye patch head. And any true Governor fan will be using the eye patch head. So anyways, taking a look at the molding of the figure. Very nice molding. Like I said, good likeness to the actor. He's got his key there. He's wearing his vest or jacket. So they even painted on a little watch for him. If you look close enough in the center, you can almost see where the hands would be. And he's got his wristband. Got the pants. Not very nice sculpting on the pants. Lots of details. And you can almost see not quite. I was going to say you could almost see pockets. Yeah. And you can see pockets and whatnot. There's the belt. Very nice painting on the buckle. And the holster. This little strap does not come up. That is stationary. I think a lot of people are going to end up cutting that off. I'm not going to. So anyways, getting on to the, before I do articulation, I will say that everything for the figure is stored away very nicely. Nice, fits into the sheath quite well. Not going to fall out. And the gun, now this is why a lot of people are probably going to end up cutting this holster off. But, let's try and get the gun into the holster. See, I'm struggling a little bit to get in there. This is why a lot of people are going to end up cutting that off. Come on. I'm going to have to do this off camera. Sorry, guys. Come on, you. Alright, I think that'll do it. There we go. Oh, holy crap. My tablet almost fell. And yes, for those of you who don't know, I actually don't own a camcorder, so I have to use my tablet. But yeah, there's the holster. You got it in there, but you have to get those two little bumps, the thing for the handle and the hammer. You have to get it past there, and it is a little harder to do than I would like it to be. But I'm still gonna keep that on there because it's very secure in there, and I don't have to ever worry about that falling out. So anyways, articulation. Head can go up, look down a little bit, left to right. But now, because of that history of that ball peg breaking, I'm not going to be moving his head around a whole lot, and I wouldn't recommend doing that either. You know, only move it as far as an actual human's head could turn. I wouldn't do it any more than that. I really wouldn't, because I don't want you guys to break your figures either, so I would not do that if I were you. But he does have a ball hinge at the shoulder. Go up about that far, not bad. Again, about realistic of a human. It does 360 hinge, or no, ball hinge at the arm. Can go up, bends here, and would do a 360. Ball hinge at the wrist, so it hinges and then it spins at the wrist. I think it's the same one for this. Yeah, it's exactly the same. He has some waist movement, but the way that the vest is molded, it basically makes it non-existent. So, and then the thigh joint. The thigh joint on these Walking Dead figures is what I don't like. Goes barely forward and just a little bit back. Now, knee can bend about 90 degrees, and it does spin 360. And on the foot, I'm thinking there's a ball hinge. It goes up and down, and it turns side to side a little bit, but hindered by the pants. So, articulation, yes, it could be better. I don't like these new thigh joints that McFarlane has been using lately. Yes, they're good for molding, as far as the molding goes, but articulation-wise, it's not very good. So anyway, I'm sorry I don't have the packaging right now, or anymore. I usually don't keep the Walking Dead card backs. I keep the G.I. Joe card backs from like 30th anniversary, 25th anniversary, and Pursuit Cobra. I keep those, but not the Walking Dead ones and the generic ones where they're all exactly the same. I think like the only thing that ever changes on them is the sticker on the front. And that may not be, I don't even know if those change or not. But anyways, some other figures that were released in this wave. I think there was a new version of Rick, which is basically just a Series 1 head and a Series 2 body. I don't really care. Actually, it's just getting another Rick. And we got Andrea. That's kind of cool. We got Carl, though. Yeah, it's nice how we got some more survivors, but it's Carl. It's Carl. Then we had two other zombies. Gas mask zombie, which I do have. I lost the little visor for the gas mask, so I'm not sure what that is. If I find it, I may make a review on it. And then there was like gas mask riot zombie, and there was a generic riot gear zombie. So anyways, this has been my review on the Governor figure. I definitely recommend picking it up. Be very careful of that joint, though. And before buying this figure, make sure you know what you want to display him with. Are you going to go on eye patch head or eye patch head? Make sure you figure out which one you're going to do before you buy this figure, or buy two so that you can have one without the eye patch and one with. But if you can only do one, make sure you know before swapping the heads out, because you're probably only ever going to do it once. Well, be able to do it once. So definitely know what you're going to do before buying it. I cannot stress that enough. So anyways, this is Hoodstock 4 signing out. Go get this figure.